Hey everyone, welcome to our call tonight. Angela Jockett is going to be teaching us about blitzing tonight. Angela, are you on the line?
I'm here.
Awesome. Well, go ahead and take it away.
Awesome. Okay, so a lot of you probably don't know who I am. I'm Angela Jockett. I'm a double diamond with It Works. I've been with the company actually 4 years. July 31st was my anniversary. And to be honest, I was a waitress my whole life, 20 years waitressing. About 15 years or so ago, maybe a little less, I was involved in a marketing company, but it wasn't network marketing, but it was very lucrative. So when my best friend, Lisa Fuller, brought this to me, I knew that the income that could be made in this company was astronomical. But I'm going to be honest, I was very skeptical of that wrap. So I told her to try it, and I told her to come back to me in 4 or 5 weeks, tell me that her results were still off, and that I was game. Because as being a waitress, I mean, you make good money, but there's no retirement in it. And if you hurt yourself, there's no severance pay, there's no layoff pay, there's no holiday pay, there's nothing. So there is no sort of guarantee. So I knew that, you know, it was like, what do I want to be when I grow up? Is really what it was about. And I was 28. I'm 33. So, you know, I had to do something different, and it was kind of crazy. 6 months prior to It Works coming into my life, Lisa talking to me about this, my husband and I were up on Google, and we were looking at different things that I could do, and we looked up what's the most lucrative business to be in, and network marketing came up as #1. So it was kind of crazy. So here we are 6 months later, and she tries it. 4 or 5 weeks later, she comes back to me. She said, Angie, the results are still off. It's helped with Barry, which is her husband's diabetes, the greens and fat fighters, and she was going to do it. Did I want to do it with her? And I said, absolutely. So I got involved, and I'm going to be honest. Even though I was in that other marketing company, I was never a salesperson. I had a business partner who did all the sales, and I was kind of the behind-the-scenes girl. I did go on the sales calls, but I never did anything as far as trying to seal the deal or any of that. So I didn't really know how to do that. All I knew how to do was I was a good talker. I'm very personable, and I'm friendly. So I knew how to get on the products, be a product of the product, and let it change my life, and just start telling people about it. So that's what I did. I got on Vitals, Greens, New You. I wrapped 1 time. And prior to It Works, I was 5 to 6 Mountain Dews a day, 2 Monster Energy drinks. I want to say I was considered anorexic because I was scared to eat. I was only eating once a day. And it was usually deep fried chicken chunks or wings or burgers. That's what kind of restaurant I worked in. And so I got on those products, and within 2 months, I was off all the pop, all the Monster, sleeping like a baby, more energy than I knew what to do with, and 20 pounds less, with no extra exercise besides waitressing. So that was amazing. And so I just started telling people about it. And my son was in daycare. He was 3 at the time, and he was constantly coming out of there with a green snotty nose or a cough, and we put him on greens and vitals, and he's had 2 small colds in 4 years. And so I just started sharing my testimony with people, letting people know what it was doing for me, and it started to grow. And I went diamond in 6 months. I would say I didn't get started probably for 2.5 months. I was scared to blitz, so it's kind of ironic how I'm doing the call tonight on blitzing, but I've learned to master it, and that's the great thing about this business. To me, it's a personal development plan with the compensation plan. It's all about getting better, guys. So you've got to get better, and that's what I did. I spent many hours of my extra time. I was very busy, 60 hours a week, 3 kids, very active. My daughter was in 3 sports. My son was in a sport. My stepson was in a sport. Parent, teacher, helper. I worked 60 hours. I mean, I was busy. So any spare time that I had, I was doing this business, researching, watching YouTube videos, getting up, reading whatever I could read, doing the training videos. And so that's what I did. I just developed. I developed myself. I read books. I read Your First Year in Network Marketing by Mark Yarnell. I read Think and Grow Rich. I read Eric Worre's Go Pro. I mean, every book you could think of I was reading just to grow and learn and try to develop myself. And so I went diamond in 6 months, and I went double in a year, and I've been sitting at double for 3 years now, holding it steady. And I'll be honest with you, it's been a struggle because I watched my best friend Lisa come into this business, and within 7 months was a triple diamond, and in 3 years was an ambassador diamond. And I'm looking at myself saying, what am I doing wrong? Why aren't I there? You know? So one tip I want to give you guys tonight is don't compare your journey. Don't look at your upline. Don't look at sidelines. Don't look at how fast they're getting there. It's all about you and your journey. And, you know, God has a plan for your life, and when the time is right, you're going to promote. So I'm very close to triple right now, and my husband, who is a diamond right now, and I built him to diamond, is very close to double. So, and you never know, I could just possibly jump right over triple and go to residential. But I got in this business specifically for my kids. I grew up poor. I grew up working since the age of 13. I didn't have much unless I bought it, and I loved my mom to death, and she tried her best, but she was a single mom, and that's hard, especially nowadays. And so I wanted my kids to not have the life that I had. I didn't want to have to tell them no on a new pair of shoes, or no on a new outfit, or it's school time, let's go school shopping and get you new clothes. I didn't want to have to tell my kids that. And, I just wanted a better life for my kids. And another reason why I got into this business was because I'm a helper. I love, love, love helping people change their life, and I love helping people feel better, and I love just to make a difference, and in whatever way I can. And so with the money potential, I could donate. I could donate so much money to help people in different ways. And so that was another reason. And I'm going to be honest, once you grow in this business and you become, to the place where you want to be, like, diamond, double diamond, that's good enough money, but you want more, you want better. And my why now is you guys. I want to help you guys get to my position and beyond. And so I do this to help you guys change your life, because I know it's possible, because I was that person that I was very outgoing, but I was scared to death to go approach people. I was scared of blitzing. I was scared to talk to a random stranger about this product. So I know how a lot of you are feeling right now. You're just feeling like it's so scary. What are they going to say? What are they going to think? How are they going to react? What if they say yeah? What if they say no? I get all the feelings. I was there. I know. Okay, so I'm going to help you. Hopefully, I'm going to help you step out of that comfort zone tonight, give you some good tips on how to get out there and do this business, because honestly, you guys, anybody can do this business if you just have a will, a want, and you just go make it happen. Stop worrying about what everybody thinks about you. Stop worrying about what, they're going to think, they're going to say, they're going to do. Stop worrying about all that, because to be honest, nobody is determining your salvation. You're here temporarily. Just like I was telling one of my girls, this is a journey. Earth is a journey. Your ultimate destination, if you're a believer, you're going to heaven or hell, okay? And so God determines that. So you don't need to worry about what Sally Sue thinks about you when you're handing out a coupon, okay? You just need to worry about you and what God thinks. So I'm going to hopefully give you some tips tonight on how to get over that and how to step out and make this business happen. So that's my story. That's my why. What's crazy in the beginning, and something that you seriously should do, is get a friend and have them help you. Have them challenge you. It's funny, when I first got in, I was scared to death of this. So a couple tips that I did when I first got in. I stealth split. So I took my coupon, I put double-sided tape on it, and I stuck it anywhere that I could stick it. I stuck it on pop machines, DVD rental machines. I stuck it on, like Panera Breads. They have tack boards. Apartment complexes, they have tack boards. I put it in baby diaper boxes. I put it in magazines. I put it on countertops at the dentist office. I even went to my local carryout. I put coupons there. So that's how I got started. I just started plastering those things anywhere I could where I didn't have to open my mouth. So you can do that. But I'm going to be very honest with you. The percentage rate of people that call you back or go to your website and order is very slim. The real magic happens when you talk up to a person and you actually make a connection with that person. And then the ultimate magic happens when you get their contact information and you follow up with that person. Okay? So I'm going to teach you all the ways that I do and what I've been doing since I got over myself, because really that's what it boils down to, is get over yourself. Blitzing is super easy, you guys. You just have to keep it simple. Be the brand. Wear your It Works gear. Wear your hat. Wear your lanyard. I've got a lanyard with my Blitz card on it. It's laminated. Okay, wear that around your neck. That's been super successful. That's actually a new technique that I don't even know, honestly, who gave me that tip, but ever since that I've been doing that, I've had numerous people ask me what it is. We've signed 3 distributors so far in Arizona in the last 3 weeks just from wearing the lanyard. So wear the lanyard. Wear a lanyard, wear the coupon tag to it, and make sure that on your Blitz card it says, ask me how. Don't put contact information or anything like that. Ask me how, because then people are going to ask you, okay? But keep it simple. When somebody asks you, what is that, or ask me how, ask me what, keep it very simple and let the Blitz card do the talking. I simply say to them, this is what it is. These are the areas you can put it. And I flip it over and I say, this is what it can do. And then I sometimes will say, and it's got plant-based botanicals on it, and it's all natural, no chemicals. And then I kind of zip it and let them read it, because it tells it tightens, tones, and firms. It tells it helps with cellulite. It tells that it's a natural product. It's a first-to-market product. It tells all that stuff. So you don't need to speak any of that. All you need to do is just zip your lips and wait. First person to talk loses, okay? So wait for them to say, wow, that's crazy, or wow, that's awesome, or how do I get this, okay? And then you can answer accordingly. And I don't think I'll go into all the different answers tonight, Heather. You think I should, but I know that we try to keep the call to a minimum like 30 minutes or something, but I can go into those, Heather, if you think so.
You know what? I would appreciate it if you would go into it, because we have a lot of people that are afraid of blitzing, and I think that this is a big topic.
Okay, I agree.
You have a lot of people on the line right now listening to you. So, yeah, keep going.
Okay. I totally agree with you. I think this is a lot of people's hang-up, and I think a lot of people think of it as an awkward situation. Like you go to Walmart and you just randomly walk up to people and say, hey, let me give you a coupon. Okay. Some people can do that. 99% of the people cannot do that. I could not do that. Okay. I've done it, but it's very awkward, and it takes a lot of guts to step out of your comfort zone and do it. And I'd say let's get used to the things that are somewhat, easy to do before you actually start to do that. But, okay, so let's say you're blitzing somebody and they say, wow, that's crazy. I'll say, I know, isn't it? Have you tried it yet? That's what I always say. Have you tried it yet? No, I haven't. Well, why not? Are you skeptical? I know I was. Okay. Well, yeah, kind of. Oh, my gosh, it's so amazing, though. I've been doing it 4 years. Every time I put it on somebody at work. Let me show you. And I pull out my phone, and I show my sister, and I show my mom, and I show my friend Nikki, and I show Lisa. I show pictures of real people in my phone. And then when they say, okay, well, this seems really interesting. How can I get one? Okay? You say, well, I can take your name and number. We can set up a one-on-one appointment, or I can wrap you right now. It takes me 3 minutes to put it on you. We can go in the bathroom, I put it on you. Nobody's going to even know you have it on. People aren't going to do it if you don't ask. Okay, I was in Walmart, in the line at Walmart, and I blitzed the cashier lady, and the girl in front of me was like, I want one of them. I said, awesome. I said, do you want me to set up a one-on-one appointment with you, or you want to do it right now? We can do it in the Walmart bathroom. She's like, oh, right now? I said, okay. So we took her in the bathroom, and we wrapped her. You have to ask them. Be confident in yourself and be confident in this product. It works, you guys. Okay, maybe you don't see it work on the first wrap, but remember, a full treatment is 4. So what I always tell people, just like the girl I wrapped today, I said, look, this is magic, but it ain't that magic. It ain't going to make you skinny in 1 wrap typically. Some people see that kind of magic, but most people don't. A whole treatment is 4. It's like going tanning. You don't go tan 1 time. You go tan several times before you're tan and get to the point where you want to be. Same with the wrap. It's a process. Okay? Be open, upfront with people. It's magic, but it ain't that magic. Okay? So I just let people know, but I always ask if they want to wrap now. And if they don't, okay, well, let's set up a one-on-one appointment. What if somebody says, wow, that's crazy. How does this work? I'm going to be honest. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. I just know every time I put it on a person, this is what it does. And I show a before and after picture of real people that I've wrapped in my phone. Okay? So that's how I respond to that. Wow, this is crazy. I don't believe that. I agree. I thought it was crazy too. Did you ever think that you'd be talking on a little device like the cell phone right now, talking across the world to people? No, you didn't. Neither did I. But it happens, and this is real, and I've been doing it 4 years. Here, let me show you some pictures of people that I've done. Okay? And then another way that I get people's contact information, let's say if they just say, wow, I'm super interested, that's awesome, or maybe they don't even say that, but they seem interested. I say, well, look, I do a weekly drawing. You want to get entered into a free wrap or a free drawing? Then here, put your name down, and I'll contact you if you win. So I do a free wrap drawing, and I have these drawing entry forms. You can make them up, or you can do even a Post-it note on top of your Blitz card. And you can say, I do a free wrap drawing. Put your name, phone number, and email on here, and I'll get you entered into the drawing that I do once a week. Okay, so that's another way to get contact information. Guys, contact information is key to the Blitz. When you're stepping out of your comfort zone and you're first just getting started, work on just getting the coupon out there, okay? That's really what you need to do. But if you get the guts, 20 seconds of insane courage, like my girl Stacey Lichtenwald says, get the contact information any way that you can. Like the girl today, we were out doing a blitzing challenge, a scavenger hunt. Okay, this is another way to get out there, and I'll teach you guys all about this. But we were doing a scavenger hunt, and the girl was like, oh, my gosh, I wanted to do this, but I just moved here, and I'm away from my friend. I'm like, well, I can wrap you. I'm real close. I'm right down the street. She was like, okay, that'd be awesome. I said, well, let me get your contact information, and I'll call you sometime this week, and we'll set up an appointment. So that easy. She's like, okay, get me your name and phone number. Okay, so I'm kind of all over the place with my tips and ideas, but I'm hoping they're helping. So those are kind of the basic questions that you're going to get. You might get, well, what's in it? All I know is it's plant-based botanicals and herbs. Here, take a look. And I hand them a box. Or if you've got a little brag book that has the ingredient list in it, whatever you want to do. I never try to speak too much. I always let tools do the talking because I think you can overwhelm people when you talk too much. I think that it gives them too much information that they can't comprehend. So like I said, keep it real simple. Let the Blitz card do the talking. The same with everything else. Let the tools do the talking. Let the box do the talking, okay? Let the party pad do the talking when you're doing the presentation. Keep it real simple. So scavenger hunt. This is super fun, you guys. If you are super scared to Blitz, do this scavenger hunt. There's a list lurking out there, and if you go to my Facebook fan page right now, I put out there, it's a selfie Blitz challenge that me and a couple sideline girls are doing. If you look at the picture, it says selfie Blitz challenge. Underneath, I've got a link in the comment section that has the scavenger hunt list, okay? So you basically take that list, and you just find the people on the list. So today, I mean, we probably passed out 30 coupons to people on the list. And basically what we went out and said was, we're in a scavenger hunt. You're on our list. Would it be okay if we get, or actually, you know how I did it? I usually started it out like this. Could you help us out? We're in a scavenger hunt, and we're looking for you. You're on our list. And I said, I know this might sound crazy, but we got to give you a coupon, and we got to take a selfie with you if you're willing to do that because we get an extra point. And they would. And then I'd be like, then I would go into, have you heard of this yet? So it's a great door opener to get in there and ask them, have they heard of this yet? Some people had heard of it. Some people haven't. Some people were customers already. Okay? So it was a great way. And I got a girl I'm wrapping. As soon as I text her, she wants the wrap. So scavenger hunt is super fun. Take a friend. Take your kid. Take your cousin. Take your friend. Doesn't matter. Take somebody with you. It's always funner with another person. And just go out and do it. It's super fun that way. Another thing, I got notes here. Okay, so what do I have on my Blitz card? Because I do want to go over that real quick. I have my name. I have Find Me on Facebook. I've got a profile picture of my face, of what's on Facebook, so they can find me, because sometimes it's hard to find people. They've got numerous names, and you don't know what their picture is, so I've got my picture on there. If you don't know how to put a picture on your Blitz card, I've got a YouTube video. You can go on YouTube, search out Angela Jockett. I've got how to put that on there. I've also got several blitzing videos that I go into a lot more detail of things. But I've got my name, find me on Facebook. I've got enter to win my free wrap drawing. Text free wrap in my phone number, and then call, text me for more information to make money, or if you're looking to make extra money. And then I've got my email and I've got my website. So that's the information I have on my Blitz card that I hand out. Also, let's see. Okay, so be your brand. I talked about that. Make sure you get a green purse, green phone case. Go all out. Get black, green, and bling. I'm telling you, people will ask you, or they'll say, boy, you must really like green. Oh my gosh, I love it. It retired me. Or, oh my gosh, I love it. It's my brand new business. Have you heard of it yet? Let me give you a coupon. Okay? So always be blinged out. Always be it works out, because people do ask you, and especially wear the lanyard, because people ask you about that lanyard. Great icebreakers. So when you're out and about, you don't have to randomly go up to people and just say, can I give you a coupon? What I typically like to do is compliment people. People love compliments. So we're standing outside of this restaurant today. I'm waiting for my girl to go to the bathroom. This lady's standing out front waiting for her daughter and someone else. They were getting ready to go to lunch. She had these cute green glasses on. And I said, oh my gosh, those are the cutest green glasses. Where did you get those? She's like, oh, I got them at Ross. They were super cheap too. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they go exactly with my business. Do you care if I try them on? So I tried them on. I'm just making small talk with her, just trying to be friendly, okay? And then I said, oh, hey, by the way, let me give you a coupon for what I do. And she said, okay. And I said, have you heard of this yet? She said, no, I haven't. I said, this is what it is. These are the areas you can put it, and this is what it can do. And then I just be quiet and let her read it. And she's interested, okay? So compliment people. Oh, my gosh, I was in Old Navy one time, and I don't know, just shopping. I like to go pretend shopping. I don't need anything, but I'll just go out browsing so that I can meet new people, okay? That's really what it boils down to. Get friendly, go meet new people, wherever you want to go. So I'll go to the mall because I like to shop. I don't always like to buy things, but I like to shop. So I'll go and I'll just browse. And I saw this girl one time trying on a hat, looked super cute, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that hat looks really cute on you. She's like, really, you think so? I said, yeah. She's like, I'm getting ready to go to Mexico and I need some coverage, and I don't know, it just seems awkward. And anyways, long story short, got into a conversation with her, and I said, oh, hey, by the way, let me give you a coupon for what I do. Have you ever heard of this? And she was a loyal customer, okay? So compliment people. Oh, my gosh, that baby's cute. Oh, my gosh, or your baby's cute, or oh, my gosh, your hair's so cute. Where'd you get it done? Compliment people. That's a great icebreaker, okay? You're standing in line. It's a long line. You can be like, oh, my gosh, this line is so long. Are we ever going to get through it? You know, something kind of funny, humorous. People like to be entertained. Doesn't matter what you say. Use an icebreaker. And then, oh, hey, by the way, let me give you a coupon for what I do. Okay, so that's another technique. Another technique you can do is you can just go randomly plop in a plaza, go in door to door to door to every single business there. Don't care if it's a bike shop, candy store, florist. I don't care if it's salon. I don't care what it is. Go in every single one of them. Go up to the counter and say, hey, my name's Angela Jockett. I'm introducing a new product into the area, and it's Customer Appreciation Month. I'd like to leave a couple coupons for you and the employees here. Would that be okay? They're like, absolutely, sure. Now, sometimes they'll say, well, what is it? Sometimes they won't, and I'll be like, have you heard of this yet? So if they don't ask me, I always bring it up. Have you heard of this yet? And so that's another way to go about blitzing. And let's see. Gosh, oh, where do you go to meet people? Go to meetup.com. There's meetup.com, meetup.com, is a great place to go and find meetings that are going on around your town. It could be mom meetings. It could be park gatherings with you and your kids. It could be a singles night. It could be a bowling night. It could be a networking event. It could be, if you like crocheting. I mean, they've got tons of different meetups on meetup.com. Depends on the area you're in. But this is a great place to go and find a meeting and just go meet new people. That's what network marketing is, you guys. It's meeting new people. And so all you got to do is go meet. Maybe you won't say anything about the business the first time you go to that meeting, but maybe it'll happen the second or third time that you can bring it up. It's about going out, meeting new people, and making friends. So any way that you can do that. Get involved in your church. Go to a study group. Your kids' events. Make sure you're going to them. Get involved in being a teacher's helper. Any way that you can meet new people. Find out a way and just go do it. Events, set up tables. That's a great way to get leads. Like I know a lot of fitness centers, they do customer appreciation days. You can go and ask them if they, have any customer appreciation days where you can set up a table and do a vendor booth at their customer appreciation days. You can even do that with salons. You don't even have to go in and approach them about the business. Just let them know, say, hey, a good way for me to get my business out there and word of mouth out there is by setting up a table, and our product goes hand in hand with what you do here, and I was wondering if we could trade. Maybe you let me set up one day on your busy day, and I'll give you a free wrap, or whatever you want to do, 3 weeks worth of green samples, whatever you want to do. But you could also do that. Another great thing is going to the Chamber of Commerce, getting involved in that. Some are cheap, some are expensive. So I guess you got to just play it by ear. I don't ever tell people to go spend a ton of money before they're making money. So like the events and stuff, don't go getting in $600 events right now if you're brand new. Find the $20 ones or the $40 ones and get involved in those. When you start making money, then you get a team of people and you find a $600 event, then go split that with your team and you guys all go together. But some Chamber of Commerces are really cheap, and not only do you get exposure with the chamber and on their website, but you're like first come, first serve at all their events. So it's another great way to get out there and meet new people. Make sure you're posting up on social media. Have you tried the crazy wrap thing? Also make sure that you're posting up on social media how it works has changed your life, or testimonies. Don't always be selling people on social media. Make sure that you're pulling people in and not pushing people away, okay? So you don't always want to sound like a salesperson on social media. You just want to give it works the props. Or like today, we had the Blitzing selfie challenge. I just posted up all kinds of pictures about that, and I had a person message me. So that's another great way. Just show what you're doing with it works, okay? Another thing, apartment complexes. All apartment complexes have new tenant packets, and almost every one of them will allow you to put your Blitz card in those new tenant packets. So you just have to go in and ask them. Say, I know that you have new tenant packets that you have out. I have a coupon for a brand new product in this area. I was wondering if we could put those in your new tenant packets. And most of them will let you do that. Let's see if I have anything else. I've got a lot. I'm going to be honest. This is seriously, Blitzing, the coupon is the best technique tool that any home-based business network marketing company has ever come out with. I see a couple other companies that are copying us. It Works was the first to come out with this idea. And you guys, this is the easiest way. Think about if you were in Mary Kay. How do you go get new clients? How do you go meet new people? And what do? Hand them a catalog, a big old giant catalog that you probably pay seriously $5 for? It Works has come out with this Blitzing technique with this super simple coupon. Everybody loves coupons, okay? So you just, honestly, you have to get over yourself. You have to stop thinking you're selling, okay? That's the first thing. Stop thinking you're selling. Start thinking you're sharing. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that will change people's lives. It will change their health, and it will change their financial situation. All you got to do is listen to the numerous calls that we have, and you'll know that it's changing people's lives. So once you get the mindset that it's not a product you're selling, you're just sharing with people, and you're looking for the people that want it, who cares about the people that don't? Some will, some won't, so what? Then you'll honestly get over yourself and have a friend go with you. I mean, my husband pushed me out of my comfort zone. He dropped me off at a Kroger, said, I'm not picking you back up till you get rid of one of those coupons. And to be honest, I was scared to death. I walked around praying to God, please, God, put the right person in my path. I'm not kidding you. This is what I did for about 10 minutes, and then I got so tired, I'm like, I'm leaving. But there was one guy that kept walking past me, and I got that feeling. You know, you get that good intuition, and God says, this is the person you're supposed to blitz, or, you know, this is the person that you need to talk to. Well, I got that feeling. I didn't blitz him. I went outside. I stood outside, called my husband because he was nowhere to be found. I said, where are you? He said, did you get rid of that coupon? I said, no, I didn't. He's like, I'm not picking you up till you get rid of it. I said, come pick me up. I was so mad. And needless to say, here comes the guy. The guy told me to blitz and comes walking by me, and I'm still nervous. This is the first time I think I ever blitzed. And he comes walking by me, and I'm like, I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it, not doing it. He got like halfway across the parking lot, and I ran over to him, and I said, I know this seems awkward. I said, but I just get this feeling I need to give you this coupon. Have you ever heard of this before? He said, no, I haven't, but I'm going to be honest, I'm in school for marketing, and this seems like an awesome product. And you know what happened in that blitz? it got me out of my comfort zone. I found a person that probably would be either on my team or a part of this company in some way, shape, or form, but you want to know what I did wrong? I didn't get his contact information. And so that is the key, you guys. Get the contact information and follow up, follow up, follow up. Follow up within 72 hours. And Heather, we'll probably do another call and follow up because it's key to this business. It's where the money is made, you guys. It's not about getting out there just blitzing and handing out coupons. It's about getting the contact information and following up with these people. You got to think, life goes on after you hand them that coupon. Kids are screaming. They get a call, dog's been hit, or grandpa's in the hospital. Work goes on the back burner. They forget about it. So you just never know. And if you don't follow up, yeah, they were all excited, but they forget about you. And if you don't follow up, they're going to go to somebody else, the next person that blitzes them and gets their contact information and follows up with them. So make sure you're getting the contact information. And like I said, a lot of the ways that I do that is by doing a weekly drawing. I tell them I do a weekly drawing for a free wrap. If they want to get entered in, they can. And honestly, every one of them is a winner. They all win a free spa night with them and 5 friends. I take one wrap, I cut it up into 6 chin wraps, and they each get a free chin wrap, and we'll do facials and, just have fun. I'll let them sample some of the products, the greens, the defining gel, show them fat fighter demo, and it's just a way for me to get in the house, let them try the products for free, but get me in front of 6 people at one time. So they all win my drawings. Okay, last thing I'm going to leave you with, be consistent, okay? This is something you need to make a goal and do every day, okay? Whether it be 2 cards, whether it be 5 cards, or 10 cards. I don't care what your goal is. Make a goal and do it every single day because it's the compound effect. The more you do it, the better you get, and the more responses you're going to get over time. Okay? It's just like, blitzing is like riding a bike. You get on a bike, you're scared, you're 5 years old, you don't know how to ride it, guess what? You fall off. You scrape your knees, it's scary, you cry. You don't ever get back up on that bike, you're never going to learn how to ride it. But the more you get up on it, the more you practice, the better you get, and the more of a professional you get at it. And before you know it, you're riding it like a pro. Same with blitzing. It's the same with anything in life, okay? Anything that's new or changed, it's scary, but you've just got to do it. You got to make up your mind. This is why I'm doing this. I'm going to do it no matter what, and do it. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. So, and one more thing. Lisa Fuller told me to add this in. It's like if you worked for Walmart, and you had a boss, and you were making, your boss told you if you go hand out these 20 coupons, you're making $20 an hour, and for every coupon you get contact information, I'm going to give you a $5 bonus, you would go do that. You would go do that because that's your boss telling you to do it, or you're going to lose your job. You need to think about that with this. You need to pretend like you have a boss telling you if you don't go hand out 5 or 10 coupons a day, you're going to lose your job. Think about it that way, and just remember that the person that gets out there the most, the person that raps the most, is the person that wins. So that's pretty much all my tips. Anything else you want me to add in, Heather?
That was really good. I appreciate it so much, but I'm sitting here taking notes, okay? And I've been doing this for a year and a half, but it's still, I love learning from other people. And when you were talking about your why, something that I found to be really important, because I've had to do this myself, is the developing yourself, with the books that you're reading and you're learning and you're growing. I think that is so key to this business. And I agree with you completely when you're talking about what you just said about Walmart with the boss. If your boss told you to do something, that's where I feel like so many people lack, because if you had to go to a job every day for 8 hours a day, you are going to do something at that job, or you're going to get fired, right? Absolutely. You're not going to get a paycheck. So the fact that just because you don't have a boss telling you to run your business or to learn something new or to help somebody or to put the wrap on somebody, to go out and blitz, to step outside of your comfort zone, just because you don't have a boss telling you to do something doesn't mean you shouldn't do it, because this business is, you're doing it for yourself. You're doing it to help other people, and I think that's huge.
Well, another thing that I want to add is think about it like college. This is something else I tell my team. You got to think about this business like college. If you want to be a doctor, or let's say even a nurse, because that's less years, nurse, you're going to go to school for 2 to 4 years. You're going to go and you're going to pay. You're going to pay to go to school to learn how to be a nurse. And guess what? When you come out of that associate's degree or whatever, master's degree, 2 to 4 years later, here you're left with, okay, I need to find a job now, and I've got all these thousands of dollars worth of debt sitting here that I just paid for to go get my degree so that I can learn how to be a nurse and go get a job as a nurse. Whereas this is so different, you guys. This is $99 to sign up to be a distributor. You can go out and learn this business any way you want to. 99% of it is free, up on Facebook, up on these calls, up on YouTube, at your training events that you have, hopefully near you. All of it is pretty much free to learn how to do this business. You just need to put forth the effort. And guess what? In 2 to 4 years, you're not going to be looking for a job. In 2 to 4 years, you're going to be making 5 to 10 to who knows, maybe even 55 grand, like my best friend Lisa Fuller, a month. Okay? So that's the difference. But think about it like a college. Think about, I mean, you want to be a nurse, you got to go learn the industry. You want to be in network marketing, you got to learn the industry. You got to learn how to communicate with people. You got to learn how to talk to people. You got to learn how to be friendly and social and close deals. And you got to learn how to, you need to learn about it works. You need to learn about, I mean, it's a process, you guys. Now, don't get me wrong. You don't need to know all that to make money. I didn't know what the heck I was doing in this business in the beginning. Me and Lisa learned this together along the way. It was pure excitement and getting out there and passing out the coupon. That's all it was. So, and talking to people that were close to me, friends, family, you know, associates. That's all it was. But it's a process learning this industry. And so I want you to think about that. Think about it like a college education that you're getting here. You're going to school to learn network marketing. You're going to school to learn the It Works way. But you don't have to pay astronomical amounts to go learn how to do this. You're not going to be in debt in 2 to 4 years. You're going to be financially set, or 5 to 10 grand a month, or whatever, okay, as long as you're getting out there trying to make it happen. Business is all based on your effort. So if you're not going to do anything, you're just going to go study and not do, you ain't going to make anything. You got to study and go do, take action, okay? But it's just like that. So keep that mindset. Okay, don't think about if I don't make money in 3 months or 6 months or a year, I'm done. It's going to take you 2 years to learn how to do this business. So give it a shot. Keep plugging away. You love the products, or else you wouldn't be in it, hopefully, okay? So keep using the products. Keep being a product of the product, being a testimony, and learn the industry. Self-develop. It's huge, huge, huge. I wasn't like introverted, but I was my confidence level was very low in the beginning, and I didn't really know a lot of things about network marketing because I have never done it. I didn't know anything about It Works, so it took time. It took time to learn who I was. Big thing, who are you in Christ? You know, you don't need to worry about what other people think and say of you. It's not about them. It's about you. And remember, you're sharing. You're not selling. So all you have to do is introduce it. If they're not interested, so what? Move on to the next person. It's not no to you. It's no to this right now. Okay? So it's just about getting over yourself, not thinking you're selling anything. You're just sharing something, but you do have to personally develop. So I'd suggest highly 30 minutes a day. I'm 30 minutes to an hour every day, reading my Bible, learning scriptures about who I am in Christ to self-develop and be stronger. You guys, I remember 4 years ago when I did this call with my team, very small team, I was in the mirror before the call telling myself what a leader I was. I can do this. I mean, praying to God. I was shaking. I was so dang scared to do these calls. And I guarantee Heather's going to tell me tomorrow that there's 500 people on this call or close to it, because I saw all the posts and all the people tagging people. And so I know there's a lot of people on this call, and I feel so relaxed. But guess what? I've been doing it over and over and over and over and over for 4 years. And I feel so comfortable. And I'll be honest, tonight I was a little nervous because I knew that there was probably going to be a ton of people. But once I got on it and I started doing it, I was like, okay, this is easy, you know. So it's just about keep doing it, being consistent with it, and it will start to come naturally. You'll get more confident at it. Think about once you know something, how confident are you about it? So your confidence is going to grow, you're going to get better at it, and your closing rate's going to get better. Another one you guys should read to personally develop is Building Your Network Marketing Business with Jim Rohn. It's amazing, and he talks about, batting averages. The average batter is like 3 out of 10, but they make millions of dollars, those people, 3 out of 10. And that's like, you going out talking to 10 people and handing out three coupons that people want, whether you get the contact information and can follow up out of 10. So that is great. If you can make millions of dollars doing that, once you do that. But you got to keep doing it, be consistent, and you'll get better and better and better. But the average person that starts out in baseball, theirs is like 0 out of 10 or 1 out of 10. So the more they do it, the more they practice, the better they get. So you just got to be consistent and do it over and over and over. Sorry, I just keep rambling on. I got so much good information.
Angela, it's Jenny. What was the name of that book? I didn't catch who it was by.
It's Jim Rohn, Building Your Network Marketing Business.
We actually have files at the top. I know a lot of people are interested in reading different books. So there's a file section up at the top. It's called Books to Read. So anytime you have good books that you've read, put it in there and save it so it doesn't get lost in the feed of the page.
Absolutely. And actually, that is one, I think they sell it in the It Works store under personal development. It's one of the books. I don't think it's an actual book, but it's a CD and audio that you can listen to in your car.
Yeah, I love that. You know what? There was a time where I used to listen to music in my car and that kind of stuff, and then I actually got in a car with somebody else, and they had like all this motivational stuff going on, and I was like, I would much rather sit and listen to something like that while I'm driving. You know what I mean? Like, because you're learning as you're driving. What else do you have to do?
Anytime, extra time that I had, that's what I was doing. I'm not kidding. I'd be up all hours of the night. My husband would be like, are you coming to bed? I'm like, no, I got to learn this. You want to make millions? Seriously. I mean, in a year, I retired doing this full time. I've been doing this full time, for the last 3 years. I don't work. I got the freedom of time. I got the freedom of travel. I can do this when I want, where I want. I mean, it's amazing. Who doesn't want that? So think about that. Take as much time in the beginning as you can to get there, and then once you're there, then you can pick and choose when you want to do things. I sacrificed, you guys, in the beginning. I missed family get-togethers. I didn't go to parties. I was working. I mean, I worked, and I had a lot of things going on in my life, so any spare time, nights, weekends, because I was a day waitress, nights and weekends, I was rapping people or doing parties, or I was doing personal development to try to get myself better so that I could get out there and do this business and make it happen. You guys, network marketing is the way of the future. 2021, this is the way that most businesses are going to do business. So why not stick with a company that has a one-of-a-kind product, it's in momentum, and your chances of becoming a millionaire right now are like so great. Okay, why not take the time to learn this, personally develop, and get out there and do it and go share this crazy rap thing with people? It's an amazing product that nobody has. One of a kind. No competition. That's what I love about it. I mean, I've seen other companies out there that got great products, but they've got competition. We don't have any competition. So you really need to think about that, and I just don't give up. I know it's hard. Look, I've been sitting at Double Diamond for 3 years. It's frustrating. I wanted to quit. I called Lisa when we first got to Arizona. I've been in Arizona for a year. I called her when we first got here, and I said, look, I don't think this is my calling. She was like, what do you mean you don't think this is your calling? I said, really, I don't think this is what God had planned for me. She's like, Angie, God would have never brought it to you 4 years ago or 3 years ago if this wasn't your calling. I said, well, why am I still sitting at Double? Why can't I grow? She's like, you've got things to learn. I mean, it's a process. You've got to learn things. God is teaching you and maturing you and growing you, and you've got things to learn along the way. He's not just going to give it to you if you can't handle it. And I'll be honest, I couldn't handle it. Did you just hear me say I was on, in the mirror telling myself I'm a leader? I was scared to death of being a leader. So I wasn't ready for it, and I'm finally ready for it. So I'm praying to God that it's His timing. I mean, I don't care. I know it's all about His timing, and I'll get there. One thing that spoke to me big time when I went to Green Carpet recently was Dave and Debbie Sasek have been in this business 8 years, and they finally went Ambassador Diamond after 8 years. that spoke volumes to me. They didn't give up. They kept plugging away. They didn't quit. They kept getting out there, sharing this with other people. And in 8 years, they got to Ambassador Diamond. As a waitress, I was lucky to get a 25-cent raise in a couple years. I mean, that was me personally. If you're in a corporate America business, you're lucky to get a $5 raise in a couple years. I mean, you're lucky. That's lucky. So why not plug away at this for the next 5, 10 years to be an Ambassador Diamond making $32,000 a month? There's no really other business out there unless you have a college degree, bachelor's degree, where you can be doing something, making that kind of money. And I'll tell you what, you ain't going to have the time freedom in that company that you would in this company. So why not keep plugging away? Why not keep personally developing? Why not trying to keep getting better and getting out there? And even if it's little by little until you get over yourself, why not do it? So that's pretty much all I have.
I have something I want to share, like what you just said about getting over yourself. Some of us just went to the Satema's class and the Clarity is Power class. It was a free seminar. And I don't know if you were on it yet, but I mean, I had some of my teammates, contact me upset and, pissed off. And I will tell you, I joined that because I seriously wanted clarity in my business. Like, I was like, this is going to be great. This is going to help me grow my business. And once I started it, I realized I couldn't be any more clear on this business. I know exactly what I want. I know that I will put all the work into it that I need to. I know that I will not ever stop. Like, this was the one part of my life that I was like, I got this, right? And so what was coming out had stuff to do with, my relationship, like, with my guy. And I was so pissed because I'm like, this is not even something I want to deal with. You know what I mean? I want to focus on my business. But the reason I joined that was to get clarity in my business. And it was nice to know that I was already clear in my vision of what I wanted. And that meant a lot.
That. I love that little program that he put together. But I'll be honest, a lot of it was a secret. So if you've never read The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, read that. It's all about getting clear and knowing what you want and speaking that into existence and going and feeling the emotions of having those things, and it's amazing. The Secret kind of changed my life, to be honest with you, and I'm a Christian, so it was hard for me in the beginning, but there is another one. It's a Christian-based one, but I can't remember it right now. It's Ed Gunger. If you just look up Ed Gunger, you'll see There's More to the Secret. That's what it's called. There's More to the Secret by Ed Gunger. And it's basically The Secret, but on a Christian level. But it's amazing. Once you can get clear on what you want, where you're going, and why you want it, you're pretty much unstoppable. So, yeah, I love that little program that he put together.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty powerful. Angela, thank you so much for hosting the call tonight. I absolutely loved it. I loved all the information. I was sitting here taking notes. And I want you guys to know, yes, this is a recorded call. So, yes, it will be up for you to listen to again. And with all of the information that she shared, I really hope that you guys take the time to re-listen to it. I don't care if you listen to it 10, 15, 30 times. Listen to it until you can master each one of those steps. She didn't just share that information with us, for her health. It's because she does all of those things, and it's helped her grow her business, and she's sharing some of her secrets with us. And I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Angela. And thank you so much.
Welcome. Hey, and also I do have several, 3 or 4, so Blitzing YouTube videos on my YouTube channel. So if you just go to YouTube and you search out Angela Jockett, you'll be able to find all my videos, and there's 3 or 4, maybe 5 videos on Blitzing as well. And it's pretty much the same thing, but there might be some extra stuff in there because, when you're doing these calls, you don't want to be too long because you don't want to take up people's time, but when you're doing a video, it's like, So you can go there too. Check those out.
All right, thank you so much, and we will make sure that we get the books posted in the book files. And I know that The Secret is actually already on the page. It's actually already part of the book files, too. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this call, and we will talk to you guys next week, same time, same number.
Thanks, Heather.
Thank you.